standing on the rest of my life. I don't need no wooden crutch to hold me up. Yeah, I don't need no ball and chain. I seen lumber rotting in the bright sunshine. I seen iron rust away in the rain. But I could use someone who come too close and known I've had enough of the true and tried. I need a fast walking.
That singer is Collette McLafferty.
In my stride, I've been to LA, London, Tokyo. I've got no use.
She's a big fan of Pink, and the New Yorker sings in a Pink tribute band called Funhouse. Actually, I guess you could say she used to sing in Funhouse because now the drummer of the group is suing her for $10 million, claiming that at age 40, she is too old, too ugly, and her inferior singing is wrecking his grand plans to make it big as a Pink tribute band. Wow, what a nasty guy. Collette McLafferty, welcome to the Bob Rivers Show. Hi, Collette.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Is that hard for you to hear?
Well, you know what? Of course it's hard for me to hear. I was in shock when I read the paper. But I want to say I've been a professional singer for 20 years, so my skin is incredibly thick.
Of course, yeah.
And I actually want to make something clear. Nothing about my age was ever said in the lawsuit. That was something that the media put into the story. So the New York Post broke the story, and at no point, because I do want to report the facts truthfully.
Right. So the lawsuit does not mention age. What exactly does the lawsuit focus on?
Well, it's 112 pages long.
Wow.
It's also a public record document. So I would encourage the public to actually seek out this document so they can read it. It's very long, very complicated. There's a lot of accusations in there.
Too many for us to list in this short program.
Yeah, I could give you a little soundbite.
All right, go ahead.
Torturous interference is one of them.
Tortious interference with what?
Well, I don't have the papers in front of me right now, and
all right, but I mean, let's sum it up though, because I'm sorry, in the media we do have to sum it up. So he did mention age,
of course.
But he does say that you're not singing well enough, and that it's somehow your fault.
Well, here's the thing: he quit the band before I was hired, and I was just a hired gun in this band. I was not even a band member. I was paid $75 per rehearsal and $75 for the one show that we did. He basically said that I poached his keyboard player, that I aided and abetted bringing Rick Navone to create this inferior knockoff Pink tribute band, and that I've done him harm. And I believe there's some wording in there that says I've done the public harm.
Can I ask you a question, Collette?
Yeah.
Is he a whack job?
Well, you know what? That's not my place to say.
Yeah.
He's a lawyer. Wow.
Well, that was nice of you not to take the easy answer. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this sounds like a nut job. This sounds like a person who's disconnected from reality.
I think that's up for the public to decide.
Well, blink once for yes or twice for no.
Yeah.
That will know.
So anyway, so all of a sudden, so you're not even really in the band. And all of a sudden, this guy. Now, did you play with his keyboard player, who I assume is of sound mind and body and has free will to play with whoever he wants to?
Exactly. Actually, the keyboard player in question was at a few rehearsals, and it was actually Rick Navone that was completely in charge of everything.
Rick Navone. No, that sounds like a famous name. Who is Rick Navone?
Well, Rick Navone's about to be famous.
He's about to be famous. Okay.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're all going to be a little notorious in a few weeks.
Is something going on? Are you working on something under the radar that I don't know about yet?
Well, I am a musician. I'm always putting music out there. So,
right.
But it seems like this lawsuit and this story, it seems to be blowing up because Perez Hilton wrote about it, and CBS. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that.
No, CBS is fine. Yeah.
Okay, Yahoo News, Time Magazine. It's been absolute insanity. And
has Jon Stewart or Colbert mentioned you yet?
No, but I have a funny feeling that it could potentially.
Yeah, you're ripe for the picking for one of those satire
And
sketches.
I have a funny feeling that maybe there's some collusion here. I mean, I don't want to out and out say that this is all contrived for.
It sounds like
band
Collette loves
publicity,
this
but
lawsuit for the publicity.
Yeah, most of the time when people are getting sued for millions of dollars, they're
Sure.
not anxious to do interviews and talk about it.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I am a singer, and I've been doing interviews for the past 20 years. I already go on the radio, and I already go on television.
Right.
It's part of my job. Also, the actual buzz about the lawsuit spread like wildfire in the music community here in New York City, and that's how the New York Post picked it up. So I also feel like it's my place to defend myself. It's my place to stand up for what's right. And because I do have the support of the entertainment community, I think that it's my duty to speak out.
Where does he arrive at his figure, $10 million? That's an awful lot of damages.
How much? Why does he think he was worth $10 million?
Well, I guess in the court system, we live in a country where anybody can sue anybody for anything. So something like this could happen to anyone listening to this show. Or any of you guys, like it could happen to anybody.
It has.
And you are allowed to, when you're suing someone, you're allowed to pick the figure that you feel
Right,
is
and then it's up to you to prove the damages, which is something he'll never be able to do. So it's a complete frivolous waste of time, Collette, and I know that you can agree with that because that's
that I will agree with.
Yeah.
And, frivolous lawsuits are an epidemic in our country.
Yes, and now so let's skip the lawsuit because that guy is just a whack job. I know you can't agree with that, but I know that you got to agree. So tell me about you now. You love what you do.
I love what I do.
Absolutely. And you want to tour the world as a Pink tribute artist, right?
No, actually, I don't want to tour the world as a Pink tribute artist. I want to make it clear that I was a hired singer. I work as a hired gun, a stunt singer in New York.
A stunt singer?
A stunt singer, yeah. So many of my clients are people that have 9-to-5 jobs.
So do they shoot you out of a cannon singing? I don't know what a stunt singer is.
No, but they should. That would be great.
Yeah. You would do it, though, for the right amount of money.
$70.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd be good at it. Yeah, I'd do it for $75. A lot of my clients are people with day jobs who have bands. Putting a band together is tremendously hard. So sometimes when you can't find a band member, it just makes sense to bring in a professional.
Got it.
Well, you're hired to make amateur bands sound good. We know all about that here because we have a radio station band that world-class musicians also happen to play in. You're the hired gun.
Oh my God! Can I sing with you guys?
Yeah, you can sing with us sometime. Absolutely.
I don't know. You got to be ugly and old. I don't know if you qualify.
We will sue you the week after.
Seriously, you've already made it clear.
I don't think you're old enough or ugly enough
Right.
based on the defense of this lawsuit.
We got a standard we got to get down to.
All right.
Are all you guys in the band?
Yes, actually, every single one of us is in the band.
What do you guys play?
What do we play?
I fire the cannon.
He fires the cannon, which usually doesn't have a singer in it. No, we play lots of rock and roll. We play AC/DC. We play Rolling Stones. We play Beatles. We play The Who.
Awesome. I am so finding you guys at a gig, and I'm jumping up on stage.
All right. We'll send you a link.
Whether you like it or not.
Look it up. It's called Spike and the Impalers, and there are videos on YouTube. But back to you. So, Collette, are there professional, like we heard that one song, are there professional videos of you singing on YouTube?
Absolutely. I actually had a record deal in 2007 with Select Records, which is funny because the lawsuit states that I never got a record deal and I've never been paid for my work. But yeah, I released an album, Welcome to My Bad Behavior. We had a single, Hey Ya, that was on MTV Buzzworthy. I also provided vocals for the Rory Sylvia band, so you can find a bunch of recordings. I sing on a lot of electronica tracks. If you Google my name or Google Edible Red or the Rory Sylvia band, tons of stuff is going to come up. And
Edible Red.
Edible Red was, I would say that, arguably was the height of my career.
Got it. Cool.
So far.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm getting an edible pot store.
Edible Red. Yeah, we're in Washington.
Oh, it's one word.
Pot.
It's one word.
Pot is legal here, so don't Google that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I'm really getting on a plane.
Of course you are. So Collette, so here you are, a career musician, a modest. You don't sound overly full of yourself. You're happy to be a working pro.
Absolutely.
All right.
I love my work.
Pedro, do you have some more of Collette that we can play?
Yeah, I found this song called Hey Ya.
Yeah, that was our single that was on MTV Buzzworthy in 2009.
All right, let's listen to it. Collette McLafferty being sued for $10 million for supposedly not being good enough for this guy's band. Here you are. Hang on.
My baby, he don't mess around because he tells me so, and this I know for sure. But does he really wanna? He can't stand to see me walking out that door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought.
All right. Very nice. Is that an Outcast song?
That is, yeah. We decided to cover it and completely flip it.
I like it. I like the style. I think, definitely buzzworthy. All right, we're going to put a link to that on our website. And when you win the lawsuit, let us know.
I will. Thank you so much.
All right, and good luck. I hope that